Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what we got going on is I will be discussing how you guys can cop the Lightning 4s. The Jordan 4s, of course, is what I'm talking about right here. I'm a huge fan of Jordan 4s, and this is a pair that if I only got one pair and it was in my size, I would not resell it. I would immediately wear it. This is just too nice of a shoe, I feel like, just to get rid of. And also, if you do get the shoe for retail, don't sell it immediately. This is a very good hold. There's a couple things different about the shoe that I am going to be pointing out to y'all so you can kind of notice them. And we'll get into discussing this. So if y'all want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Those are in the description. And of course, we do plenty of videos like this. So subscribe and like if you want to. No like goal in this video, just, as many as possible. Helps the channel get out there. Y'all have been showing like crazy amount of love. I have a video that has blown up from like 30,000 to 65,000 views in the last week. So, I mean, yeah, it'd be the past videos that just blow up out of nowhere. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all. And it is a sneakers related video, so I'll make sure I keep making more sneakers how-to cops, giving y'all tips, because I have learned a couple more things since my last time on sneakers, so let's get into discussing it. So first things first, you can see Nike already trying to come up with some different and unique name, calling these the Tour Yellows. I don't know if that's for a legal reason or something, but we all know what these are called. These are the Lightning 4s. And another detail I want to point out about these, so they are dropping August 28th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, so don't forget, it's not 10 a.m. everywhere, so make sure you check where it is dropping for you. Like if you're in a different country, not in the US, or if you're just not in the Eastern time zone, make sure you check when this is dropping for you and see if it actually has appeared for you. I believe this might have already dropped overseas. I could be incorrect, but I think this is globally releasing all on the same day, but I could be wrong, so make sure you double check me on that. That is one thing I'm a little bit unsure of. But also a $220 retail, you guys may notice that is a little bit higher than a normal Jordan 4 retail, and I don't know if this is going to be a new thing if they start dropping Jordan 4s for $220. I hope that isn't the case, because that would suck for resellers, but I mean, just even for me, someone that's just trying to get a personal pair, I mean, I don't want it to be paying $200, like after tax and everything, like $235 just for a personal pair. I mean, it's fine, but like, it's like, what happened to the $190 retail? I'm wondering where that went, but it might just be exclusively for this pair. That'd make sense to me, since they know the demand's here and they know these ones. If you have hit on a pair of these on sneakers and you've sold it already, I just want to say you've made a terrible mistake. Unless you sold it early. If you got an early pair and sold it for like $500, all right, fine, good work, great work. Yeah, I mean, this is an easy hold call. You should not sell the shoe right now if you get it for retail. I'm gonna be buying pairs of this shoe for resale prices, just reasonably. Hopefully in bulk I can find somebody that can get me right with like a pre-order or something. But I'm still looking for that. But I think I have somebody, so I'm gonna be looking out for that, because I need these and I immediately need a personal pair. I will pay for a personal pair, and my main hope is that they just don't immediately rise after the drop. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I mean, I just want to be able to get a pair, and not have them go immediately from like where they're at, like 310, 330 right now, and then have them go all the way up to like 400, because I think that's totally possible. There's not as many pairs as we think. I mean, we don't know what could happen, And then also you got the grades. Don't forget, the grade school sizes are also profitable. You can see, this is kind of weird. I want to point this out. The retail is the same on the grade school sizes, but it's different on the adult sizes. I don't know what's going on there. Like Nike, you got an error or something going on? Like, cause like this, usually I feel like they're 140 or something. Like it might be raised by like $10. I'm pretty sure it is normally 150 though for grade school 4s. So yeah, I don't know. They kept everything else the same, so that's kind of odd. But yeah, go for everything. Make sure you enter in everything. Scroll down when you're entering them. Don't just go for the adult sizes. Go for grade school. Go for preschool. Those will be profitable as well. Toddler even, I think, will be, like 10, 20 profit if you want to go for those. So yeah, don't sleep. Make sure you go for every single size. That should be your goal right there. So let's kind of head into resale right now. We will kind of only discuss adult size resale right now, but there's a lot of profit on these ones. So you can kind of see with the $220 resale retail price has kind of bumped up the resale price a little bit, since people are gonna have to get more money for their shoes. You can kind of see the resale right now around kind of, I guess, 310 to like 340. I'd say that's kind of a range. We could say 310, 340. But you do got a couple ones, like that typically, like 13, 14. Those are two sizes that in Jordans typically are always going for more. I've just kind of noticed that that's a pattern. Like a size 13 is a money size in any Jordan 4. Like I will be exclusively going for big sizes, but I probably will still enter in some smaller size for the Lightning 4. Just one that probably people won't think about as much. Something like a 6.5 or like a 5.5. Those are sizes that people really won't be thinking about. So I'm gonna definitely be entering in some of my accounts with that size, just because I think people will sleep. I think people will be focused on just going for the big sizes. But yeah, aside from that, again, I just want to point out, if you get this shoe for retail, don't sell it. Do not sell it right now. Please hold the shoe. I will make a seller hold video on this, but this is just such a good hold. There's not going to be a lot of pairs of this one, and I think the resale price of this one, I honestly think think once pairs drop, I think the resale price will either stay the same as it is right now, or I think will drop right around to a range of 275, 300, and I'll put a plus on the 300 because I think those sizes, again, like a 12, 13, 14, kind of those bigger sizes, I think those will kind of stay above $300, like 310, 330, that kind of range. So you know what sizes to go for if you want to make the most money, but if you kind of want to secure a size, just get your hands on one. Go for those ones that people really don't think about as much, like 7.5, 6.5, 4.5, kind of those ones that, they just get slept on. I promise. My travs are 6.5. Nobody went for 6.5 in the travs, so your boy was thinking, but I did get lucky regardless. So aside from that, let's kind of get into how you guys would cop this off the Snkrs app. Now, I just want to mention this right now. Really, the main way to copying on the Snkrs app, you got to have as many accounts as possible. Really, I've noticed with a lot of people I follow, because I follow people, that I know hit more on Snkrs than I could even imagine. And, their kind of key to it is they just have a ton of accounts. That's really the key to it. So I got some videos on it right here. Again, this one right here, this is just one that kind of focuses on some tips and tricks you can use to hit on draws more often. This video is actually helped me out a lot. I know some people in the comment section are like, this hasn't helped me at all, but I promise you, if you stick with the tips, you consistently use the app, go for every drop you can, you will hit on something eventually, and it takes time to hit. I didn't hit for over a year, so it really does take patience. And my first mistake was only having one account too. So you should not only have one Snkrs account. You should have at least like 2, 3, you know what I mean? Some of those newer accounts will at least take a couple months maybe to start hitting, but just keep going on them. If the account really isn't working out, change the phone number, switch it up, something. I discussed that, I think, right here in this video actually, which this is the video. I don't know why it's trying to load up on the screen, but if you want to check this one out, this one shows you how to make multiple accounts on the Snkrs app. So if you want to do that, I really feel like this one could also help you all out, because I know a lot of people don't know how to make multiple accounts, and it's really useful to have more than just one account to use, because I promise you, your chances of hitting on drops are much better when you have 5 versus 1 account. Because Snkrs is kind of like a lottery. It's no real set system, especially with exclusive access. So aside from that, I also want to say shout out to my guys at Secret Sauce right here. Now, what these guys could do for you right here, I'm just kind of hopping right into them. But yeah, it's a $60 monthly fee, but pretty much what they could do is they could actually help you cop this release, because they actually run bots on FOOTSITES for people and help them get their favorite releases. They give them tips, show them where shoes are dropping. Of course, I'm today maybe going to be focusing, or not maybe, I definitely am going to be focusing and entering in Raffles as many times as possible for the Lightning 4s and just other profitable releases coming up. I feel like we have tons of shoes that are getting raffled off right now. That was a massive stutter, but raffled off right now, and I definitely know I can make some money doing that. I've hit in a lot of their raffles with the raffle monitor, so shout out them, that's really useful. But how they could actually help you get a release like this is once you're in their chat, they have this section called tickets, and then the ticket section, they have people running bots that can copy PS5s, Xbox Ones, like those Panini sport cards, the Pokemon ones. They also have people, again, that are running for those FOOTSITES. So, if you need to actually get a pair of shoes, they have people that have pay after success slots, and then people doing free ones just kind of for the group. I've hit using both, and it's been pretty useful. They caught me, Supreme Mortal Kombat Arcade. That was a pay after success slot. And like an example of a free slot that hit for me is like they hit for me on Yeezy Day. That was pretty easy. They got me a pair of shoes there. The green glows, they got me those for retail. So that was dope. I'm just holding on to those. Those are back in my house. But yeah, they could really hit for you that way. And how it works is once you go in that chat again in the ticket section, it takes you kind of to the site and how you would enter in a ticket. Let's say you want to enter in a ticket for the Lightning 4s. I'm sure they will have some coming for these, but I'm sure they'll do it through some sort of system, since I know everyone's going to want a ticket for those, but there will be some people doing pay after success ones, I'm sure. So I would definitely be entering in those. But again, once you're kind of on that site, all you got to do to enter in a ticket is put your shipping and payment info into their Google form, and then they put it into the bots and cop releases for you. And again, I do this every week, perfectly safe, never had an issue, never had an extra charge, no unnecessary charge, nothing. And yeah, pretty much gotten every item I've wanted, that they've tried to cop me, or at least a good bit. I've with the monitors though, the raffle monitors elite, I respect that. I've been hitting on a ton of shoes with that, which I have coming today, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, if you want to check them out, join their group, you're interested, just go send them a message on Twitter, be like, yo, Tristan sent me, I'm trying to get into the group, cop some Lightning 4s, these upcoming releases, I'm trying to get some, hitting that raffle monitor, whatever it may be. Just send them a message there, or if they don't respond there, just go on their Instagram and just kind of stay tuned there, follow them, and wait until they drop invites again. They kind of do it randomly, so make sure you're staying kind of up to date on it, and they'll drop invites again, and then you can cop one there, and that's really all you got to do. So that's really enough said. And then also right here, I'm going to be linking these two things right below. This is a Raffles sneakers article. Of course, always, kind of link these below. This is a sneaker news one too. Kind of shows you, again, there's tons of FOOTSITES dropping this release. And there's also plenty. Okay, so Europe is having the shoe release in the same day. So all my UK boys, stay tuned. We got this release coming, and hopefully you will hit a nice release, because this is just going to be it's going to be a really hard one to get. Like usually a release, I'm like, I have a decent chance, but this one is just like, this is something, and it's going to be very valuable in the future. Just want to let y'all know that, because it's a very desired retro, and the original pairs go for like thousands of dollars. So I think that says enough. But yeah, there's plenty of raffles too, so this will be linked below. Make sure you're entering in as many raffles as you can. I need to do this, so I'm gonna do this when I get off this video in a second. Just go enter in raffles for these. Kind of stay tuned, see if there's more, because I know this won't be all of them, but I'm staying on that raffle monitor and secret sauce. I really need to hit in these, especially for the personal collection. That would just be so fire. So enough said right there, and yeah, that's really all I need to say about how you guys could cop the Jordan 4 Lightnings. I mean, these are crazy. I really want a pair of these for the personal. Just so clean. You got the yellow Jumpman too, and that just fits so well with this kind of black sole that they put right here. Like, just well done. I really like how they did this retro. I mean, it's pretty much the same as the OG, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of kind of this colorway. So aside from that, we'll kind of just hop into the outro right now. If y'all, again, want more videos like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. I do plenty of content like this, and again, no like goal in this video, because we just want as many as possible. And again, road to 50K, we got a giveaway going then, so stay tuned. I promise y'all, I will get y'all something right. Maybe you know what? I'm thinking, since we're getting close, I want y'all to decide on something for me to give away. So let me know if y'all want a pair of Lightning 4s, or if y'all want some sort of dunk. Let me know. I can definitely do that, because I'm thinking one of those two things. I'm thinking if y'all want a pair of Lightning 4s, I'll definitely give one of those away, because I'm definitely, 50K is a crazy milestone. I've been doing this for almost 5 years, so it's really dope to see some progress here. And yeah, check my IGs, any of that down below if you want to. Also, those will be in the description. So I'm gonna end the screen recording. Hopefully there wasn't too much background noise. I live kind of right by the road here in my apartment, so the windows are kind of thin. It just a lot of noise there, but nothing I can really do. So that's all that needs to be said. I'm Tristan. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace.